I hope you're wearing a very sturdy hat, because this is about to blow your mind. In a break from tradition, a startling one, we're gonna go to the Weald. I know, strange. We've never done that one before. One day, the armory will be upgraded, and that will be a good day. That will be a day for rejoicing. But today is not that day. Today, we're going to do what we do every day. Go to the Weald. And it's going to be delightful as soon as I equip all of these things, which I'd forgotten to do prior to this. I will give... No, I will not do that. No, I will not do that. Because I don't want him to go that slow. Give it to her? No, because I want her to go fast. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Bee stuff. Just give her that, fuck it. You know, just whatever. Alright. Provision. We're doing a long one. That's what she said. Many a food. Several a key. Many a torch. Many a shovel, because it's the Weald. Many of these. A holy water for luck. Alright. Everything? Yes. I have to check every time to make sure I have the torches. And the shovels. And the everything. Always double check. Always. Unless you can't be asked.
Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Slightly inconvenient layout, but it's okay. It definitely could be worse. There's just, like, the little jaggies here and there, but that's alright. It's not like I've got to walk down, like, a 5-tile hallway and then walk back to go down the other 5-mile hallway, you know? You know? Fuck. How could this happen to me? How could I have forgotten that this was what happened? Alright, so, you know, Grave Robber, once again, not operating at what I consider to be peak efficiency. But that's okay, because these are the worst brigands of all time. Try and kill him? Or roll your minimum damage, that's also fine. Hueze over here, however, brought the thunder and bailed you out. I cannot believe... Like, these are the worst, like, abilities that you could have. She's only got one direct attack and the blight attack. But we're in the fucking Weald, everything's got blight resist. So, really couldn't be much worse. Alright, boys, I don't know how this happened to you. The light is radiant. But, you know, it's okay. It's just spiders, I suppose. So who cares? It's not like I wanted to kill them in a timely fashion or anything. It's not like I have anything to do. I actually don't, but the game doesn't need to know that. Just hack and hack, hack and hew, hack and hew, hack and hew. So, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, no, that conversation went really far, didn't it? Thank you for sharing in that moment with me. It's just, you know, we do the same thing quite frequently around here. Maybe I should just camp now to make space. That'd be a tragic waste, because as I always learn, I have very few buffing camping abilities. And then I'm just disappointed every time. Yes, yeah, that one torch we have down there.
We require only the strength to follow it.
The frame rate's really starting to upset me, because I can visually see it going up and down, and it's upsetting me a lot, actually. At least these things don't have blight resist, because, you know, they're basically just bonies. Not that it matters, because they're also so fragile. Which is funny, because they're gelatin, you know. Usually, in the gelatin encounters, particularly in D&D, the gelatin tends to be a little harder to kill, because on virtue of the fact that if you smack gelatin, it doesn't really react very much. I don't know if you've ever punched a bowl of gelatin in your life. I have. I'm speaking from experience here, you know. Sometimes you just have to rough it up a little bit before you eat it, you know. Let it know who's boss. But it can take a bit of a pounding. A bit of one, you know. Not enough. I mean, it's no, like... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I've sort of lost the point of what I was originally saying, also. Okay, good talk, good talk, good talk, good talk. I'm glad you shared in that moment with me. It's very inconvenient that she can't throw a dagger and it has to hit the 2 middle rows and she has no other attacks. I mean, she has another attack, but it is functionally useless in the wield. The moral of the story is, as always, like, in my defense, I'm awful. So, it shouldn't be a surprise. But just because it's not a surprise doesn't mean it shouldn't happen, I hear you say. You are correct. But, consider this. I am terrible. She can't hit him, so I might as well just have her cure her blight with the toxin trickery. Get that move charm shit out of here. We got 1,000 gold right there. Are rubies actually worth that much money? I suppose there's some pretty, like, dope rubies. Red like blazing lust. Yes. Ruby for vigor. Emerald for harmony. No, it's opal for harm. Wait. I'm trying to quote fucking Tarek right now, but I can't remember what they are. This League of Legends character, by the way, in case you're unclear. Amazing man. Truly the hero we should all aspire to be. Liking the scouting. Yo, can I see scouting chance? No. I was curious, because I was like, is it because I have a bounty hunter? Bounty hunters, I imagine, would be good at scouting. Maybe that, I don't know though. I've never been a bounty hunter personally. I know that's probably quite surprising information, but indeed I've never sought the bounties, so I'm unclear on procedure. So it's been a pretty uneventful dungeon so far, huh? We do have to do a fair bit of backtracking, which is becoming tedious, because I feel like we've been here for about 8 years already. We've been through like 3 rooms. I'm just gonna toss one of the firewood, fuck it. Realistically.
Nature herself, a victim to
Yo.
the spreading corruption.
This is why I went really silent. I just seen this second wall. Fuck me, I guess. You could have just turned around, he said. Oh no, I couldn't have. What I could have done was hobble backwards, and there was nothing here. Fucking delightful. But I couldn't just turn around, you see, because for some fucking reason we can't do that. You have to just walk and then shuffle back if you have to. And then they're like, oh no, I don't like not seeing where I'm going. And I'm like, well, you could, there's a pretty easy remedy to that situation, you know? If you were so inclined. I don't really know what that voice was supposed to be either. It's been a long day. It actually hasn't. It's been like a pretty like alright day. Nothing happened, you know. Didn't sleep very much. Not for want of trying. You see, my cat, Hamlet, he's a pain in the ass, basically. And at like 3 in the morning, which we're kind of coming up on right now, actually, he decides that he just is, I don't even know what he decides, but by golly does he decide it. And then he's just like throwing himself everywhere, running across the room, trying to like fucking hunt the walls or some shit. I don't know. Fucking evolution, man. Fucked up some creatures. I like people always portray cats as being so this is a slight tangent from the cats, but this is why I like owls, because I really like owls because they have like this same connection with people, that they're supposed to be really wise, just like how cats are supposed to be really graceful and wise. Don't think I've ever in my life met a cat that I would classify as being very graceful. Particularly not Hamlet over there, fucking potato sack that he is. Can't figure out how to fucking jump up things. Owls are the same way. Like, they are supposedly wise and these threatening birds of prey. But have you ever, like, seen an owl? Like, you've been on the internet, you've been to a few websites in your time. I'm prepared to wager that you've seen, like, one of those, like, gifs of the owls that are just kind of fucking around. The owls are fucking stupid creatures. As are cats. But it's okay, because humans are also stupid creatures, so we're all in together on this big blue and green and, like, bits of orange and brown world. We're all here together as idiots. And I think that's beautiful. Can you tell that I haven't really slept very much? And that it's coming up on 3 a.m. Actually, it's coming up on 2 a.m. I've lied. I'm just a dirty liar. Fuck it, I'm not camping. I've decided I'm not camping at this point. Inventory management's too fucking hard. Give me more slots. Let me put the gems in the trinket slots. That'd be so dope if the antiquarian, by the way, could carry things in her trinket slots. That'd be sweet. Supposedly she's coming on the 8th of March, by the way. Pretty psyched. Also, town events are coming at an indeterminate point in the future. Don't know exactly what they're gonna be, but, like, you know, they're supposed to make the Hamlet more interesting, so I'm into that. I'm down. Anything extra for the game? Oh, we found a secret room. Excellent. I'm gonna go down this way first, though, because I'll have to go up there anyway. Like, I'll have to go all the way around here. So I might as well just do a loop and pick it up on my way through. Though, also with the antiquarian. Because there are a lot of trinkets that are like, well, not a lot, but there are a few trinkets that are like, oh, if you have this, you have, like, increased scouting chance. But that's basically all that's on the trinket. So, that, like, the antiquarian's not supposed to be very good at fighting, so perhaps she would be the person you would want to put those kinds of trinkets on. That would make sense, right? Because, like, yeah, one trinket's, like, fucking increased scouting chance 20% or some shit. Fantastic, but I'm over here putting fucking focus rings on people and shit, you know? I ain't got no time for that just non-damaging stuff. I suppose I could put them on the healers, because it's not like they see that much action frequently. Particularly Vastals. Because, you know, occultists can actually do some damage when pressed to do so, mostly because everything they do is, everything does more damage to Eldritch, and Eldritch is like the second most common tag. That might not be true. No, that's gotta be true, because there's like everything in the Cove is Eldritch, these are Eldritch. The bosses are, like, well, some of the bosses are Eldritch. It's probably most common is, like, Eldritch, Human, Unholy, and then everything else is relatively close together. I say everything else, but the only other thing is Beast. Technically not true, actually. Because if you go fight the Hag and, like, hover over her pot, that is tagged as crockery. And I think that the Prophet's, like, broken pews and shit that are in front of him, I'm pretty sure those are classified as carpentry. So, you know, the more you know. There wasn't really any grand point to that. I was just basically following a train of thought. Because that's what we do around here. That's what YouTube is about. It's about watching people play video games or do stupid things. And watch them follow the train of thought. That's what it's all about. That's what it's about for me, anyway. I don't know about you. I don't mean to tell you how to live your life.
Or is it merely
You can do whatever you want, my friend. You watch YouTube for whatever reason you want to watch YouTube. So, I got some. I still feel like we've been here forever. Like, I feel like it was about 8 hours ago I was over on the left side of this dungeon. Like, goddamn. It could just be because everything's taking so much longer because my grave robber has, like, the worst fucking abilities possible. Oh, I just fucking tossed the holy water not that long ago. God damn it. I could have purged a negative quirk, but how could I have possibly known?
well struck?
I needed space for all this Skrilla. All this sick Skrilla right here. And the deeds, of course. the sole reason, basically, that we're here. Not the sole reason, we need to fight the bosses, of course. I actually don't think we do. Pretty sure you win the game if you go to the darkest dungeon and you don't need to fight the bosses. But we gotta fill out that fucking caretakers list, which is, like, long as heck. Because every area's got 6 bosses? Yeah, because they've all got 2 bosses, and they all have 3 forms. So that's, like, a lot of bosses. And then he also wants you to get one of every class to level 6, which is a time-consuming affair. Right now, we only have 1 class at level 5, and that's Randall. Myself and, Isaac would, of course, been up there with him at this point, had we not perished many moons ago. Even my son. So, you know, but it's gonna take us a while to get all of them up there, especially since I've really, like, stopped caring about abominations, and you have to kind of, like, work to get an abomination in a party. Well, not really work, you just can't put religious people in with him. But that, like, that cuts out a few things, like, can't go with lepers, can't go with crusaders, can't go with Vastals. Don't think he can go with people that have the God-fearing quirk, because I think that makes you I think that then tags you as religious. I don't know, though. Don't quote me on that one. Of course, that didn't work. It's like a 20% chance to work if you don't have holy water or some such. Realistically, should walk around to not have to use the shovel on this, but I'm a lazy man. And also, it's an excuse to have a free inventory slot. Which is, like, what I'm about right now. This inventory situation is getting upsetting. It's alright, though. We're almost out. We're almost out. We can almost just toss this dirt, toss this dirt on the ground. Well, I mean, that's a little redundant, don't you think? Haha. What I meant to say was toss this food on the ground. It took him a long damn time to open that chest. Like, I was trying to skip the dialogue as well, believe it or not. He just wasn't doing it. Fucking dogs. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, good job. Good job. Kill that one. Oh, good job. I find it really arbitrary, also. This is not really, like, a complaint. This is just, like, me nitpicking. Like, why some creatures leave corpses? Like, most creatures leave corpses, but some don't, like these dogs. I don't know if you've seen one I don't know if I've recorded an episode where we saw one, but there are fucking gargoyles and these huge ass fucking ghouls. They don't leave corpses. Actually, that might not be true about the ghoul, because it just occurs to me. It occurred to me just then. I think every time I've found a ghoul, it's been the last thing I killed. But then there's like the fat thralls in the cove. Those don't leave a body. It's really weird. Toss that. What do you reckon? What do you reckon I should toss? Bandages? Probably not going to use those, right? I mean, okay, I could, but... Should have used one on the bounty hunter. I do it every time, but I never learn. So, we found a secret room, so that's already made this outing a success. Not that we're really doing very much out here. We're largely just killing time until, like, everybody's ready to go fight the hag, you know? Because that's next on the agenda, to go kill the hag. Because everybody was doing stuff. Everyone was busy. No one had time for the party, you know. Jennifer was doing her hair, so on and so forth. Blah blah blah. I don't know. It's what am I talking about? What am I talking about? So also, right now, I have this thing with VR, right? Because that's, like, the most exciting, like, video game news that's happened in probably my entire fucking life, actually. The VR is almost a tangible reality we live in. I'm very distraught, though. Well, okay, I mean, it's not like I didn't expect it, but the VR is so expensive because it's first-generation VR, obviously. Oculus Rift is $600, which is, like, that's alright. Like, yeah, that's not terribly surprising. Fucking HTC Vive, the one I was easily more interested in, is fucking $800. God damn, like, not that there would be that much point to getting a Vive on release, I suppose. because there are not that many interesting Vive games coming out with it. And of course, the Oculus Rift, much more just like, you know, plug and play. Since, you know, Oculus Rift is designed to be like a seated experience, and the Vive's got like the paddles and stuff, you know. I'm very distraught though, because I'm a very poor man. I'm just very, very poor. It's heartbreakingly poor. I'm basically on like the poverty line, probably, if I like tried to figure it out. So, you know, $800 and even $600. Oh, that's way out of my price range. Oh no, certainly cannot afford that. So that's upsetting because I'm all in on this VR. It's the future. If it's not the future, we're doomed as a species. And that's just the reality of it. I don't want to keep fighting in this dungeon, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna leave. We made a lot of money, so that's pretty dope. I kind of wish it just did, like, all of one item in a row, because it bothers me these Trapsahedrons are so split up. Alright, we made a lot of money, which is good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, guess which two people are going to the sanitarium. Can you figure it out? Oh, excuse me.
Family name once so well
Fuck me. Alright, Belay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Your love interest seems a bit, suspect. You got it? You got it. Guess who's going back in their cell? A week in the hole will teach you how to not steal. Alright. What's in here? Trash, as always. Can we upgrade? We can upgrade. Oh, what a time to be alive. We almost have the level 5s unlocked. Oh my goodness. Should probably start upgrading the furnace a little bit more so that, like, this isn't so, like, outrageously expensive. Because, like, look how expensive this is becoming. Yes. Excellent. Alright. That was a bit of an uneventful one, honestly. But it's also been, like, just long enough that I don't want to put another run in the same video, because it'll be, like, 40 minutes long. So, you know, thanks for watching. As always, until next time, take care.